Akasma Bay Siana no me sabo mi mamunyina hama mo akwaba. Accra Ghana. Yatina se. Binim sa sabre akwatia huru papa ho. Banya no honkomo ne ba bi yatina se na se art ne entertainment in komo. Kwesi abua jinimidin. Meda se na mi shwa papa. Hey, enti era September mo ane so. Last quarter na me boy. September, October, November, December. Enche bronya beba. Ene we see aba be din komo. Ye hwe ne ekoso. Art ni entertainment.
On the other fucking
entertainment review.
And then
the super. Hey, the super. Hey, the super. Super whooper.
Sa?
So yeah, nioma sana niwo.
Odobro ni.
So sentania baso ya migo.
Hey.
Hey, me do. Na mi whooper me day. Hey, me do. Na mi whooper.
Sa? Hey. Super duper.
Hey, the super. Super whooper. Hey, the super. Hey, the super. Hey, the super. Super whooper.
Don't hear me wow.
Love it.
No don't go.
Love it.
No smoke.
Love it.
So don't matter.
Love it.
Brony me wow.
Love it.
You am me.
Love it.
You am me.
Love it.
No wow.
Love it.
Ade ukaya swa.
Said you back in swine. Yes, I'm a
Bankadwe. Ukaya swa.
Said you back in swine. Yes, I'm a
Enyuma Lumba boma odobro ni o.
Now don't you Brony with them more. See some inside dead out. Superstar. Now don't you Brony with them more. See some inside dead out. Dead out. Superstar. Yeah.
Mami sanka me dollars.
Neko biya.
Mami sanka me dollars.
Ibeli adipa.
Mami sanka me dollars. Mami sanka me dollars.
Enyumba kwa Lumba boma yeah. Odobroni. That's what it is, man. Nomi and Sakain, our boy entertainment review. You made yes, you know, so go and nebna da a September, and the Tosumi and Kwesi Abuajini.
This dial is hot. Stay tuned.
Best radio.
News on your number one station.
It's the weekend. Let the good vibes take over.
Yenshen Komono Asia na watch a trim we yet Muamunim. I want Krahanum saying Black Star Square Chaskojo Fusu. Nina watch that echo so Adofo Ebusia Nianomushia or Honum saying. Na Echosu Nina Nam Komobin so Kosu Kumasi. Assembling Nina and said, what we said, Lumba Wuino Vigil or Pessilebi Corso, a war yen Krahanum saying na Ebi SC won Miamia Bebre Emma Yen and Tia Crasep. Kumasi nso na ebi bekoso ewo ho no mo sei ekowi akire no Kumasi de no entimi amaso ema enokra no creative art agency for na wo mo hwe na santutue wo mudi hujuma na me mfa ne se fa no Lumba ne vigil na hwe o mase e de krata pie ebedi ho nkomo na otwi nkomo because now cheap me and come because so e Kumasi yenia baako e de nsem di tu dwa na nsem a odi tu dwa no ye ba betie na yakwa homa no so na ya ginchechim kakra yentie eye Mr Bones so ye sentraining Kumasi Fache TV so no this asemi e di tu dwa yentie no
serious and you man sponsors na no munya kwa bia we betwam na president be announce 3 days of mourning no say that ko say president say yeah Mr Bones
Patrodama sana something as much me kwa fa ho
sana assembly really creative art agency omudu Kumasi da ben and they were here only on Wednesday. Program was Saturday. Na Saturday so over both stage in Poa. These trousers near that they set up by the 2 days there. Just about a week. Go to the venue. Say Lord, if they were prepared to hold any vigil, who are the vendors? Creative agency in country say there were vendors who were high for the vigil in Kumasi here. And you can say okay.
Mr. Bones, where's I name Ruth Benya beef? Because she
say I am saying this. Frankie 5 and the team can come and deny say if they have sponsors in Kumasi for the vigil or many now.
So it was because of sponsors.
They were hanging around begging for money. They went to other people and they turned them down. Say, okay, if they can show us evidence of hotels are no more booking for guests are no more and have no more booking. Rentals, why no more? Why logistics company they almost
who cannot do?
They were just here, all my sponsors. You know, they wanted an easy way out.
Because I know very well, sir, Napacha wanted to be media partners. Almost from they said they will call back, which they never did. It's just a mayor from Naton, but as I'm not nodding.
That be good. Over the command, one media house be. Send call Mum and Fan and near Mambra. I don't know how to say. time no me am na etia and don't mean yes ade and you no find share date fufuro and no you what you are so I'm just saying that they were not ready for Kumasi. It was just a knee-jerk reaction. It was an afterthought. And the president declared 3 days of mourning. No, almost said that the share was said, if we were mourning, Kumasi for in our country, come on, and couldn't we have also used that venue to mourn the people in what the people are not around? Yes. What was so please look.
Okay, so Nana say Cassie, do not friend Mr. Bones, so yeah, radio. Jumeni has been Kumasi, and I what say, Wakasawaya, come on, Sunia Jinchim, Nubia can wait here, Mr. Bones, or Nana or say Cassie, Nana.
Senior,
at the same.
Madam Pacho, Janazum Bibiaboko.
So, and some near your boy, ya, Okamba say, vigil. Course because one crime meaning say me ahodo bebre so because so creative art agency ni yenya nti say na on person ye bi e wo Kumasi de no entimi amma so wo modi ncheche mu ba recruit ya Kumasi de no entimi amma so nia wo kire ne say de eye boapayo wo ma mo mo so wo be ye Kumasi de ani wo nyina so a wo de kan sa asemi nana
Father medawa say na machia peace FM a tearful in and na maka say I mean the things are mekaye on Saturday no I still stand by them na any say on the 2nd of August and na nyamiadum that Lumba vigil no I had a candlelight vigil was held in Accra and Lumba is an iconic figure we all revere so much in the Independence Square of which later the organizers a creative arts agency announces that Kumasi will be served as well with the celebration of the life and the legacy of Daddy Lumba as well. Now, said the about events, especially events of such magnitude. Now, your event will be out to me take hours yes set up. It will out to me take minutes at yes set up. But a multi-stage festival setting up for music festival like that, and it takes dates and it requires extensive planning and coordination for all technical aspects. Now, as at the 7th of August, which was the 2 days to the event, the Creative Arts Agency, was there any bookings of any vendor or what site for setup? Say eba no mo no this stage eba lighting for because with an event to say a multi-stage festival no, you need food and beverage if you may require them. You need entertainment including DJs, band and other performance on creating the right atmosphere for the event. Now we have documentation, we are talking about photographers, videographers on capture memories while cinematographers be producing video content. Now remember deco and flora. Sankophone vendors don't be creative visual artistic of your event. Technical services, you need sound, AN vendors, lighting and other audiovisual equipment. Now, a band staffing, they had a partnership of GH1 of which we know what goes into it. Logistics, transportation services, any accommodation. All these things are near here for such a music event and a festival. Up until 7th now what the lecture by that's the Creative Arts Agency no passport to Ghanaians and the people of Kumasi. Now were there any of these agents who was in town and was at the site at Oyedma? No, we were there. We were there because there was so much pressure on us. Uncle Awaju, you know very well, say a bunch of events in Kumasi. People have this stereotype, say Kumasi events, among from and say. So anytime there is a major event, we also make sure that we play a pivotal role in getting the information to the people. Sometimes we will go to the grounds to film other things to inform them that the event is really happening. And one of those things are on the 7th, which was 2 days to the event, the Baba Yara Heroes Park was as empty as it is today. Nothing there to show. Nothing. There wasn't. And I have asked them these questions that if there were vendors, as I have mentioned earlier on, for the 9th event now, they should bring those vendors. And what was the terms of reference to these vendors? Because vendor over here state here for an event like that, the Lumba Candle Virgin Light. What's your answer? The one day in the Babia set up or Heroes Park?
Okay,
and
so
accommodation, which venue was? I mean, they were about. I know that they built conversations. They went to one hotel in here. The person turned them down and said that he cannot because Nemo would demand any the end benefit of Obenyano return on investment and he wouldn't subscribe in sponsoring them. There was, and I stated, a media house that they went to. They wanted you to use it as the 9th resort or the 11th hour resort. No, 10 years more down. Catch you almost say, a different date, which is going to be a week after. But they knew very well that it would get closer to other things. So they needed a way out. And the only way out was the president issuing that 3 days of mourning, and they were swift in turning out to say they are actually, because the decision they arrived was because at the result of 3 days mourning. And Uncle Awajin this out. Mourning that the Lumba. Is it a party? Is it something that we couldn't have done and even use it as a medium of honoring those 8 heroes who passed on through the helicopter clashing? We could have done that. And everything points to the fact that it was an afterthought. And after they thinking through it and coming to town very late, 25, Mr. Anadabelo do Kumasi. For an event of this magnitude, Odu Kumasi time obeying.
And the other section is Krata, the Creative Art Agency. I did a 2 job, Busumi August, neither Tosun soon. Now, almost somebody are postponing National Candlelight Vigil in honor of Charles Kojofosu, Ewo Kumasi. And it's for a mutie, Krata, the Munsem, no main kind of craving for Mama, and I said, yes, it say. The Creative Art Agency announces the indefinite postponement of the National Candlelight Vigil in honor of the late Charles Kojofosu, originally scheduled to take place in Kumasi on 9th August 2025. This decision follows the directive of His Excellency President John Dramani Mahama, declaring 3 days of national mourning from 7th to 9th August 2025 in memory of the 8 individuals who tragically lost their lives in the helicopter crash at Adanse on 6th August 2025. We extend our deepest condolences to the bereaved families and the entire nation during this difficult time. A new date for the Candlelight Vigil will be communicated in due course. Warm regards, signed Mr. Gideon Ayikwe. That's one of the Executive Secretary of my Creative Art Agency, Kratano. And also, Sansa may just say, Mfutrobi, Nada, no more dada.
Angla Wadi. 7th, not a Thursday. Event to say a multi-stage festival, a candle light vigil for Daddy Lumba. In Tinka venue, no, and Kenyan prepare you. I vendor be on my site. And even 7th, no, and Yan upon them let away by you. Because they knew when President declared Nano far what they swift, because it was just one of the flimsiest excuses they can give for not holding the Kumasi Vigil. Because show Mrs. Site of honor and ye baby Jumano. Diana now cost of honor.
And today, Muhun is a Creative Art Agency in Kumasi Maya Nini ye.
Oh, Uncle Awadi, I mean, not woman. The Kumasi thing was an afterthought, and we appreciate that even though it was a later discussed thing, but we appreciate the fact that they had a second thought about Kumasi and wanted to come for us to also help in celebrating an iconic figure like Daddy Lumba. But that notwithstanding, so just accept and state categorically say, yeah, but Kumasi no, say the same thing, but who share president directly for the by energy, or abra a year course of Kruma, and never goes to come on yes Saturday no Ghana BBIO, and it was a Saturday. That Saturday we could also have done same morning and possible kind. We could have replicated it here in honor of the Ake and that Lumba, and it could have been beautiful.
Okay,
but to say and now President directive patro or stop here ye be organa hayana.
Jinansu Kakrama, Mr. Jinansu Kakrama, me ni Ura Gideon Aikwe, acting executive secretary ma creative art agency Minheno. Na yin chechi mu ubisan sem. Ura Aikwe ya dase mu wakwa baba entertainment reviews ye.
Me jemo seminia am promote say.
Boko na onso e.
Me hoye pa.
Yenya be mai Kumasi anemu nyawo kan se Sakra time de batu dwa on the 7th of August at the Crontia candlelight vigil no intimi amaso e Kumasi no na da bi na moda da Kumasi man wa church mu esan se wono ekeka ne mesie ni a ade amosim be no bosome August ni de toso nkro no 7th August no na mo nya hwe crowd heroes park no bibia nkoso womo so maso ofom Kumasi womo ti Kumasi womo nim ne ekoso enya ade a na mo amaye krado se mo beye mo enya sponsors nti president ade 3-day morning no be bom na mo fa so na mo de ye mo ade mpacho enchechembe na betim di amana minimeti fu ate ase ni hu asem se na esi ye kan ye be kan no.
All right, I mean that's be my main shooting the reasons in the down answer my trace more. Candlelight vigil na ye no wo Accra no. Me Gideon Aikwe. Me te ho na me take a decision. Se me pese ye bibisa edeba than the Lumba. And I took the decision and concluded and satisfied myself as Sana Menimi team had discussed it. That time no cry no mamene family no cry and discuss it. It's my only concern then was to reach out to the family and get their consent, and then I'll be done. The session now me take here, time I mean a kind of family. Omani me ya against so ya depa men koso na me no. Now we had a space of 5 days. We had a space of 5 days. Don't hear me you. Now Independence Square na yepese ya ade no eho ye security zone. Obekro Edakoma estates of household. Estates the letter no Ebekwa Koma office of the chief of staff. In this case, a deputy chief of staff stand up the office there for approval. Me deal letter yechi sa mensan can respond. FM. Kope me say emre no sonye. But I no crowd no e muma bem manye di Mini TV3 I Juma several years, which you know. Ye event sometimes ad hoc. Ijina na so ni decide the following day na TV3 ni etutu ye nyoma ye koyo bo ni ayama na ye fe. Omo ebo provide logistics ni ade na charter house for the omo de ma ye. They say all the people that came in to help, no, they came in to help for free. For free. Omungina you ready. And so we need clearance in national security for events, no. And he should listen to me very, very, very well. Time I need clearance, no, and no crown a verbal. Minya a Rastandobe, I reach him. Say, okay, Omama no feedback in the BBA. It's on the household Bekasa. We should go ahead, no. It was the morning of the event. Night, no, friend said, second, no,
in crying, you want some now, okay, me what?
And cry, some na make.
Okay, me too.
And sana ye two and Numa Bibia, ye de Bibia, and sana echo Independence Square. And no crano, the security there had not had any letter from us. I say Yamaya Hokwe. It's your Hono household for no. Mr. Tandugbe ni omo kasaya no, and then ni omo ne kasaya and some allow equipment to get there. Obia all hands on deck, charter house, way. Everybody be also Obia may be everything we wanted. It was coming from everywhere. I may yes share program the society Jumredo. It is our kase program of that magnitude, and look at how successful and big the program was. It is a program of that magnitude. Now you need time. It is neither here nor there. I'm an event planner. I'm an event organizer. Sometimes you need time to do certain things. Sometimes ad hoc, immediately, which now nice or not here, depending on the of the time. Now, Saubekaya, initial a year back out, we wanted to do this program simultaneously with Kumasi. And whilst it was running in Accra, na Kumasi did also air running. And the clearance in police, ambulance, fire service, permissions I coaching na bring now me to Minister of Interior and then the home come the various instructions Greater Accra Regional Police Commander, they all the people that are concerned. Me angasa me to me nine because when it says a letter qua a be delay. Now, whilst we're doing this, I have a representative in Ashanti region. As part of Creative as your mandate, SEB regional officers in there, they are also they want to know. Sir, me rep no. Yeah, letters. No so they call around. But letter be a baby, letter be a no me they call date. Sabi, now for. Telephone na sabi or ye now for. If you letter be could be no me the call a day tray. Me friend, me I am for Fankra. And I made the two name also Gideon. It's the stadium is there for you. A Heroes Park there is there for you. I instruct them accordingly and then we finish there. We be providing logistics in now or new Bibia and in Ashanti region. The enthusiasm was such that people who even wanted to help, a person of free, no, and also cross the Accra. But I see
a Muko hotel be a hotel you cross there be.
Mebaho, here, me, my chief executive officer, Ghana Tourism Authority pay. Me here hotel, me fa phone. Na me de letter DHC. They are mommy hotel on gratis mintia. Eka anyonko fane wo your sector na there are hotels who are willingly would willingly do things for you for free. Yes, Saka friend is saying Golden Beam. Yes, Saka Sunset. Yes, I can know that hotel. All of them on gratis. We didn't have any issues at all with accommodation. Absolutely none. Now, the circumstance under which the event was called off, a very painful mommy. That thing me mama crop for a decline call Monday no na me wo program wa grant me imagine say me ko enyumremu me flight Tuesday and then na flight Wednesday that me flight no that was my birthday. I was saying coming in my family. But because of the exigencies in I said be 50 my birthday. Na me koko di Kumasi de Chikoshe. Yeah, na. If I told
yeah.
Now, me wa airport, me luggage ko. I can say a body. Yeah, train will get me a body. And me staff in the back send me a social media of crash Me bogui. Oh, that way to the because I mean home pictures me home she just enjoy them so that way to the and then I started getting calls. Just just by the way. Because my luggage got it until I couldn't cancel the flight. I would have cancelled the flight, or I would have cancelled my trip. But okay, because I cancel, I feel I very call my luggage, may delay flight, but I had to go. So 45 minutes now you in the Empire Bonko. You can imagine you've lost friends under those circumstances. Now I saw a for play. You know, Mikoko do hono. We still went ahead to have meetings. Stations, because these are rival stations. We had meetings. And a meeting with potential sponsors. Now, my experience, Kumasi. And then Santa Ford said, "You must see your mother." Since TV3, me ko Kumasi nkoda baby nti akada. Me ko nkodi di nti akada. Amam for person mu ye me show sa, but sometimes can be cry me ferry say me ko Kumasi. Because me kwa, ya mami first me say me bottom enyiska. Enti me say, "Oh, Kumasi there. Show there, omu pe show." Now, interactions, moving in town, who shed the euphoria. Crash number, but the euphoria around the Lumba vigil, no, and can say, now t-shirts, that the Lumba t-shirts, I am very scared because family don't want to print all my dear, and fan clubs and money at it. In Kumasi, people themselves had arrogated that to themselves. Almost printed that the Lumba t-shirt was all over the place. It was a difficult situation. But with him, me say, even though me a chief executive of the creative arts now, me say, me minister say,
yeah,
and so I had to consult. The frame minister. Na almost so then Muntakan Multala no more families so near they say the only send the text message, long text message on what to do. But my son can reply. And I mean Kumasi Mayor Edin Komo and the band saying the young na regional minister fee, regional minister office. Regional minister office. And we took the decision. Say, oh, Anka candlelight vigil there. Funeral related. Sabi, merry making event, and a concert, and he falls in line. And you know, regional minister in his wisdom, no, as suggested, said, yeah, incorporate the Abano into the event. Now, yeah, say it be a first 2 hours, yen dedicated no Emma crash victims, Until we created something immediately. Look, you would have enjoyed what we were going to do in Kumasi, even though it was a funeral or it was self-solemn. You would have enjoyed what we were going to do in Kumasi. Now, your choreography, you maybe anke no be say. Now you dedicated no victims to no ne families to know. And Sana Yedida de Lumba Diano Atwaso. And the regional minister was going to read a tribute. If I told you,
Yasugu Sumiti.
Our program Nimu. And then this directive from the presidency came that actually took the regional minister away from the program. It's an event no course so no or kind tribute on behalf of a boss gentleman no and Dr. Sapon. It was national event no course so no. Me pacho what I say.
Yeah.
This is what we were going to do. So and then that directive that came said 3 days of national mourning. Mourning so be and on that Saturday now you be a program no. Anka it wouldn't have been a problem. So but they took him away, and then the pain of their again coupled with the fact say Yeguswa Bobo Hona so they say Fofi Antoata Oba Penny Elswing and the baby call. And no particularly no any Kuvim no Ewo Kumase. And then we decided and said the Akoba need you can hear this gruesome news of a crash and also hear this and still go ahead, because whether you like it or not, even though it's a vigil, you saw what went on in Accra. Even though it's a vigil, no, as you move along, the euphoria, the ecstasy, and everything, and now, Afena, acquire conclusive. And then no cry, no. We did not say we were cancelling it. We said we were postponing it indefinitely in the hope, because we were bent on doing it. Because it was a Kumasi Beye mega.
But sir, you but okay about postponing it indefinitely. Okrata and cancel. I'll see a new date for the candlelight will be communicated in due course, and that's the last paragraph.
In due course, tells you it's indefinite.
Oh.
In due course tells you it's indefinite. That's English language. So, let's just say, me the date for Ebebrel, but me specify on date. In the hope, say, you be a particular date na the concert time the vigil the time akoshe. Now we were also mindful of family nanga so 1 week now making sure say we separate whatever we want to do away from that of the family so we don't take their shine. Because in such events, 1 week the whole night they gather funds kakra at the funeral no at the pijama.
Okay, all right.
There was no deliberate attempt not to go to Kumasi because we were yenyampo.
Okay.
Yenyampo si abeko Kumasi no.
All right, Mate,
to sum it up to sum it up, say. Now the program was also going to run across the seas of the country, and then with the missions, Netherlands, Belgium, Germany, France, Omunyina they na eba so according to omo time codes. And Mr. Miniano, I don't know where he got the information from. Hotels arrangements were not a problem.
But me per se
vendors were willing to do things for us for free.
All right, Gideon.
We have spoken to them. We had crossed the years.
Me sure what per se we have say. Enti CCR no. Idea Kumasi the bebaso and CCR still a mujina munim there bebaso say betimi abaso ntimi maso sanity.
Well, as it stands, you know, change benya baby na oba paying nato.
Okay.
Nothing na say according to custom, no, you can do stuff like that until she's buried.
Okay, all right.
Now, yes, ahead, then we'll take a definite decision.
Okay, all right. Marty, Mr. Bones.
Yeah, I'm glad.
Say Gideon Achechi Munti. Maybe a memo just 1 minute. If anything,
yes, yes, you see, I understand perfectly all the explanations or them. Yeah. Now, no question then say that Thursday, no, not officially, it wasn't announced. None of him from me and 2D. Into so they no way excuse the account and to me, Nijuma. If we say, a santimemuno, and now say a banner in Sienema. So this year free moana odupombi tutua yembo ho asem sada na Saturday no kra na announcement original so the account me nyamba bontinti no de ontwentwen so kakra but they can say so ma me ewo ho now so wada ade chi a obe sorry am yahwe their course ni nyina no they can deny it. I mean with all the kind of explanations and other things and everything. And now, about the center, even regional minister no free animal conganity and on an phase of the event in the engineer and fair conclusion.
Right.
But that notwithstanding, let's know that we have people that we are responsible to, and the people need answers. We shouldn't withhold information from people and think that all these juicy information given today, was supposed to have been given yesterday. Why today? Because somebody stood for a cause. And justification of why something didn't take place in Kumasi. Now we are out with all this information. Why this time?
Okay.
We know very well things that led to it. And we are not relenting on anything. We are saying that people should be up and doing when they are attacked, especially with national interest in question.
Mr. Bones. Medasi, papa. Right, you better see this. Yes, you better Johnny Akanamete for das, papa.
You know, I can family after Mr. Boone said, Kumasi would have been a very big glory for us as creative arts agency. Kumasi would have been too big for us.
Okay.
We would not deliberately shun Kumasi under no circumstance.
You better say you better creative arts in Hong Kong, but I'm from CSA. That's papa. Acting Executive Secretary, my Creative Art Agency, Gideon Aikwe, Ote, now say Kese, Mr. Bones, or Radio Jumeni, Casbin, Kumasi, and Vigil and Koso, Lumba, way, ye be on Krai, Kumasi, my, and your modia, or Mon Tiasie, a 7 no.
Dream fit an anti and what of us slow. Said you even go be an innocent. Once one audio, we back for you. So you will be a bonny that you will be a bonny over your first slow. I say nobody else, she don't
Akasmana eduno bako na no na abo. Memra studio no ham say Tilly akwe ni pa chance JB so chance na ye nin kon Tilly. Vigil Kumasi anyane de omo nye happy about it. Adikrontia Vigil almost creative art agency as omo me do father da me. Mintio Gideon Aikwe acting executive secretary Achechim. Mr. Bones Kumasi na over the weekend chese omusu omu anya asem ketwa. Say futu no mutu go mani no munya ready so mba be Vigil bia wo Kumasi. I don't know why they also think like that, but almost so much Achechim Mintio.
Hey, moya na makase Kumasi for pay you. Omo do yi akasa. Funeral tourism wa Mr. Wa de buy I say tobolo and things. Is I can wait me for Kumasi pa big time. But all the same, I like Sanya Mr. Aikwe Enya Butre at church the chronology of things are leading to a cancel event, because I think that it would have saved him. And per what he's saying, track it timing now, it is actually very accurate to information and circumstances see after sa at the NIC, and your friend say even the Asante hima ne send your issue someone out near that to call you can track it. And for me, dear, I don't know where Mr. Bones any information free. Sabi ebia I don't know. Also somewhere industry for it. Me sure say omo but clearly no. I think there was a bit of lack of communication, and then now only Mr. Aikwe interviewer. I think they left them to wondering what happened. They left them wondering because I mean there could have been more of information, clarity of information.
But when you say that, would that be accurate? Because almost they released by almost said the reason to ayentimi anye vigil and they say omampani say ye de was it nansa e de si honum saying na ye de su ye nuanu awo be wotwe aye hwere omo sa aye helicopter crash. So they didn't just leave them wondering. They gave explanation. There was a reason.
No, but you see, only having in command, no, or say
just Jina no munjindi.
Dabio in command no crampono. It's not let near buy no. They say almost some postponing, almost indefinitely postponed, which may say
there's no those words were not in.
Okay, so now there was no state say and cancel him. Yes, so I postponing now. The Akosunina, if we say Adewe see up until now, there has been no information from the Creative Arts Agency. And now Etiho one that said me was also be second top up how which is your friend is saying 1 week. Now what you that how na Kumasi for still munya information. Me or more try vigil. And obviously say if really it was about the foliator, by now shouldn't there have been any updates? That is why now it has breeded room for sure say or support, because Metia say Nipa Esayaba president issue statement. Now every other thing is moving on apart from pay events. And so why couldn't they go back to the people with other information? So we are still thinking about it, but we are still looking for a good case.
So Chechemni be demand into asumo and say empenifo be crowd ha kuma sine bi ombe yusom te say obi a regional minister ade by ade na tono so apem no any other empenifo say ne unsa ade no e bi fi Asante Mantem.
Yes.
Enti na I say akam ade no ko si wa Ashanti region. So
as a matter of fact, only in the interview say one of the main reasons or more cancel Asante Himani, but why issue even any statement to the people even after that? Meanwhile, the people are waiting. One first information say, your friend is saying falling 18 now falling 8 on my train. Ghana, real. Falling 8 for a year real. Can you imagine? Still, no information is going out for these people. Meanwhile, they are where say Asante Hime, but what to be an event, which means the events are still going on there. So why is there no communication going out for them? No more motion of na baby, so we be winning an 80 member form no, because things are things are still happening in Accra. So I just feel say information na ankwa mono, and na amo a creating room for more speculations. But sa interview out in a year way there. the chronology of things no proved to me saying and yes said they were not ready said baby never boom but they should have just communicated at least to impenny for no and the regional minister he is very vibrant online. I think say a post from him clarifying things baby I say which no would have actually calmed the nerves over there because they say ya Kumasi for they say oh yeah they work out 2 things so they work out a vigil so they work out almost 1 week. Because it's a toe to toe. They are crying on by it's a vigil, no moon yabi. Nay, I 1 week, no moon yabi. And by the way, 1 week we are man now see the Tibia Kumasino or better now see data for funeral, who knows?
We'll try and get some information on that one. But my member JB Tsunami JB, so I will him saying I will am coming.
What was the circumstantial evidence in court, Nana? Lawyers in circumstantial evidence and you're more dead because I don't know what me church and anyhow now what me I try so to convince listeners no but the problem with circumstantial evidence they say yes I say only pa crowd or the assembly to no to me be ma answer pe no fall flat otimbe ma the reason why we see ya na amwa lucky now say obi approach issue like this with so much anger, not yes or question but or accuse ya. Then I start to ask her, what is the motive? What is your intention behind their way? Because I dare no a question now with me busa say I didn't know oma me show no. But why was oma me show no? Why was my answer? I say because omunya sponsors. That means say you just want to I don't know, paint them said they were not able to get sponsors and I said then and then with intention tiana. Shadio, at the end of you have to ask yourself, say, does it serve a greater purpose? Because see and so so many sponsors are next Kumasi for no na eba attendance and I say eba programs are omuntimi puli sponsors and I say that Lumba ehun don na Kumasi for nintia sponsors ambamunana. If I follow, Shadio say, oh, Casa same way, say sponsors in tea, Anna or Montimiania. Say, no, nice a woo no, a Jumana Obon will Kumasi Hono. Oh, Sama sponsors at Tias, say, oh, sponsor program crowd Kumasia, maybe you may lose. What you say, and at the same time, no, among for super strategy say, now it's companies, Omuni Kumasi dosa, I said, I mean, we need that Lumba who do. To the point say be that Lumba vigil or Montimian sponsor. It's inside the way now all probi sano. I think say it is not helping. Because the reason Tia Woka so Montimian because of sponsorship no. If you really look at it, that means say Kumasi we program or her sponsors will not turn up, which in the future no it will go to hurt them because at the end of their trouble sponsors are listening. Ain't to be answers, say answers upon or pedia, he should not have concluded. On busan the question, on probi, he should find out why did they not do it? It is omudomo answers to ja. Now we be being siswa. Now we homework away and all their warm. But what the kind accuse as my reason why Ojin say they could not do it. It's me party for the greater good, Sadie, all he needs to do is contact the creative arts agency. Now we know when come up behind the scenes on how I'm betting me they are satisfied Kumasi for. May that's baby.
The super. The super. The super. Super.
Yeguswa yebo yepesi ehu se DNT na womudi na otweda no womentimi amfada womobeye Lumba yie no antudwa yesi announcement bi kura course wo ho enu achi nso de eyie course na chese eyie Lumba yie de I say bloggers minim say to nso na mutwa yesa bloggers no to nkwa no mukutwa wa de na so Tour nkwa. Tour bloggers. And Ghana for one I'm up a tour share in China ya bloggers in so mukwa na say tour nkwa no me breye. I don't understand this. Omo be share foam pad na tour pad na. Tour no wuni bia eno no eye by force. So the answer and you know back Lumba Boma or Dobruni. Akasma be do not say no nabo. Entertainment review soon was so good. Young man so na ye ne ye nia ye sofo papa she. Ninkomo. E papa she dia. Say Lumba kwa say nini apenia sa. Me sure say mo adodo na Lumba toyi when di echi mo yes woni na nante ache papa woni ebusua na so na ekọ na eba ye pese ebusa na watwida de ya na amamere nyenim se mpre bebre no ye di na watwida na saada no ye de eda ye beye woni a wato no na yi ye de tudwa Lumba de ntimi amaso sa papa ida se mo akwa baba entertainment reviews o
abasi medawasi nyankopon hira bebre no wati afonya ewo Yesu dimo.
So senya mi kire mu yi na no na otweda na amanfo dodo na hwe nim se da ye be ye Lumba yie no enka no ba be todwa eno antimi amaso ebi kura bi so da bi obi kura ko gina stage ya announcement bi ni ne keka ka ho dia na onim fa ho ye ya announcement ye de eda no todwa eda no ama be todwa dia ni nchirechire mu no
abasi nyankopon hira bebre kwa mestre erade se o mameni bi na men kan di menim kakra mentimi sabusia pani ho kasa enso nya frame na brachas me friend brachas o ye me brother penny na ne wife madam Makosia se wa fusu omo na etitemi wo nkola primo me no mo tana la pass betna chmota kotra dominate antra na me ko ye medwumen we minua ti watono bibi ekoso bia na yede mpaebo etechiri ne ho futu ne bibi ombehia na ya sorry meeting so kakra bi ya dia akosi anya na se di ntia Saturday na ebuchien timi amfa ntu dwa ne se na wo se opese okọ na si tu ya sante ehne tumpo se tutu the second okọ na ase
okay
ekọkọ tere na kwan because na se tu ma me eta form
okay
and afi so say o sane presidency so ekasa se na president mama so any former president mun na ye mwa so mbeboa ni ama Bachelor state burial ha asana ye la kukumase but as one more train and said the bear did in the beboa the omo and I pepe yo
okay
enti enana went in am fan to jano okay when him said by God grace ebusia penny the kukumase oba the enti nyanka no nam to ye ne mo aboa kakra ye ne okuamu empire boni efutu ne adwenkyere no o de betudwa ebusia penny de betudwa ma Ghana mine Lumba ne nuanom ne namfo ne fans no bibia so atide ekoso basi
eda se papa ya min show eda se brepemu no em se meche da tun safro na ya ba be din komo sanse enyama ni bi koso a titru TikTok ne social media ya na bi a ahomete kakra me assure se bi wo ha betimi aboa na why educate amanfo no metimi atene ma bi asiye kakra enti ebrepem ye bedi san komo no so
Because me da Sinyankopon in shall be break. God bless you all.
Bless you too. Bless you too. So for Papa Shina Ote no kano wetimi aboa nti se bia senia me no mienu na yatie no date na ma metodwa ebusua pe so mo bo otumfo amane so mo bo mampanyin so amane enu echi na me no mienu yeso yetumi atibi eno ne asem no ekuya
omo amane of a year no date and sana ma boy amane anasa afena mo kosi otumfo se omo de share da foma na asede
o ndi se me sure se o maka ho asem minim se o mampanyin se o maka president
se date no on person o mampanyin ho
so on person ko susu hu na
enti no my question then becomes I didn't know mo year program na mo year last weekend no because first of all it wasn't exactly 1 week.
No dia wonti na otrida na se wa mamre na ukofia no bisa papa
that first of all me ka say preparation a ebusiafo ne ba on ba ya na afi o ma twentwen eye date ho ne ade enti first of all date na 1 week exactly 1 week no mo anye ne sa date no few weeks abetwem. Secondly mo ya ade na wie still there was no announcement into what exactly was it. And it's no man train enya date na anye the announcement impanyifo na ombebo amama ne na sene be ya once they are able to tell the public no na mo because in shemo mo ye kese we just went home with videos of big bottles information hu hianti a sebe get come 1 week I dey kofia ko prepare your home for the big event we still don't have it. And today pote party ana please am I because fan say o fan say am kan ye me fan say exactly 1 week no we now cuz on person mu di amamre so to mo exactly 1 week and because of that titi o menya time and put it together the person mo here for information and hu hia no but o ma ye ni 1 week pepepe. But in this case it was more than 1 week. Also information I didn't more year 1 week ni for no when you're ready. So why did you go ahead to do the 1 week celebration when I didn't more years that 1 week for no and you're ready?
That's it. JB Bakabi ana
what was you ready me nya ba no na dwen share no metina sepa because normally me sure say we go into details are now already e bia 1 week ni enye dating kwa na ye hye but metenase for because most of the yena ekoni nyina no aya by the time I'll be free on near the date amount. Now could it be say me ma dwen na me chiro could it be say yama otumfo at ese ne dehye afrimu what you say ya vigil first one e wa Accra ya set date for 1 week right now nana hema afrimu a already near the can set date for 1 week and as it seems so ade abeto otumfuo ani enti no otumfuo plans ebesesa bebre.
I thought this was a simple thing. I mean Papa Shichechi move say yes date wo hokra ye ni ye answer ni betu dwan ye pese ye ni yes
otumfuo
yes
yeah.
Oh, no, so it comes to my question.
Forget.
It comes to my question. Why did you finish getting otumfuo before we 1 week, which was just on the exact 1 week anyways?
I think so now we can only date at one thing. Dada.
My bad. Mungo bebinda. Okay, so entertainment reviews you know as you go. Enti abusua na etwa dwadwo ho saa no ni ana chesamanfo twa dwadwo wo musu oyawo areho ni nyina ye abrante bia dodo na wo social media TikTok ye sunu wagini dimpa osanju ebusua fo eno adwo na beto dwasa abrante no akanchine ego amanfo na wo mani G Osanju ho abrante se bia wo de social media so ye kasa sesie e bia wo tie se ono aye hwan na that means we need TikTok and now need social media so oya abrante mo social media so dodo na anim no pa fe no Osanju enye ni dian kasa ni maame ne papa oti so mo kan akwesi Elvis Frimpong sa eni dian kasa o mo de to no but ne ono so edeje ne ho samra ne eni Osanju no to do na what TikTok no di omunim na social media so omunim no enra na beto dwa se we free mu na branche na nkasa wakana asem ebre bi atwe mu ono a dia ba beto dwa ekire se yade a ye frɛ no leukemia no ye cancer bi wo bi inti eba ye ebi susu se well eno ena ebia eno a na ekunu ye hu doctor's report ebi a kyerɛ se well eno na ofemo e dia hwere ne nka but ebre bi atwem ono a nkasa e de sa asemi e de tudwa
ba emrebi a betwam no misua welding
let's put that
oh me did Elvis Frimpong okay mami nyi me din wa adaka edi am fa de to me aye Elvis opokunimfo
die o papa no obo ma me ma o twa
eno ne edi amonu ene ejaki edi an kasa o de to me aye Elvis opokunimfo o de me to ni nua na mimi nyini ye no ya say ye wo me no anche bia na man no de me to no ewuye but mimi nyini ye no esan ayonkofa ne de me papa ntem no me dru be class 5 ana me sesa no me an o munim ho hwe na me sesa na de papa no mom de no ehye ho me papa e di ehye ho
o papa di ni na e de
Frimpong yeah
eche na papa be hu se o de
me Frimpong an ha no
okay yeah is ya watu wa wo na watu papa badi
ai me amat oh me did Elvis Frimpong defining life and I say okay make us menye hwe for now they menye hwe
na maybe atwam
ba emrebi a betwam no misua welding
let's put that
na
wani kika wo
oh man
so like my mission
yeah oh wow
now the way gate and aka
oh is I gate here bia na
man for me door na
yeah enu bia
yes there we
yesua
okay and we jai when we
oh yare no bebo
okay
and ma stop here
ebrebe na hu se wo mate se waka bibi pen se wo yare there
leukemia ye be kan twi moja mu kukram ba ye temi ni nyina as cancer yeah ti mimi de ne ye moja mu cancer I friend leukemia
okay
ti ye be kan moja mu kukram
ebrebe na wo ma me ana papa ehu se ye no kwaya sabi o se wo sa yare
okay you diagnose me who say a cancer and I think say the 5 years but omuan ka say who say me cancer no 1 year ni me ma me who say me cancer no na me and say the term cancer no
okay enti abrante Osanju watu ananamo wonsiedo na wote says wo kasa no ono aka ne numu asem se wo yade kukuram yade afre no cancer leukemia.
Mama minima grow. No, oh, shadow. Mama minima
me finding out say yes you diagnosing say cancer no na you sika bebre na ma ya some ya running some tests ne some scans ahoro any other day even enro na me scan to be me sorry anajo because me na e ya woni pain am komu me na me sorry anajo bi tina bonti bi say ehua yare yi sika for yare it will share me a me busuafo ne me hwi eni bi na de yare kiti bi ato me so eni ku me prekon didi mu na me bi hu TikTok na TikTok adawroma minya emwa ema yene itimi so ano yare ti se de me de bi ameka no chronic myeloid leukemia meaning say chronic no enko chronic ni say itimi dane. But I don't know, sir. Daniel, she say a drone on cry and fat.
Mamimra studio na yeah sorry so JB say was your TikTok you dey grow how maybe yes osan you personally be awunim nana
me share na personally
all right
mahuno ewo platform no so just so very talented no only it was unique because on only the no unique in a way say unse sia no yedo to on the spot ese kan simbia ebia the way I will be can untimi can't say the menu na ha yedi nkomo weke and always no behind the scenes, no, that's when you catch the special moments. What I say, and this guy was able to bring special moments, you know. I require you feel like he's just having a conversation, normal recorded. So he was very unique, and his approach to life, you know, I don't know, say I ran the man, they feel it that way, but I just realized, say no unsuru, because uti na asema no unsuru now. No, there he wishes say I ran the back about fanako. Abrekwa on so be yare ada ho bra was you in the interview o boy no asem o kan say on ti ase say nyame ana say ye be bono boy wiase na yare a wo hia so much money to cure and be ye no sometimes na me busan mo say ye bit ma prevent as a human being na say society nyame ato ho de me de be jamunyan say so worry cry now it's a genotype cry no ye nye ho adwuma pa cho utia genotype we afa phone na Google at the cro we share partner find the genotype na find there some compatible before answer na move forward but the mechanic say bra was in we are saying akra bi by we are say 1 month and no free mu and a hospital no omo hwe area no mo de near research and on publish it and scientists for a year to prevent things from happening. What I say, until we are say away the obia on a purpose, and I feel say Osanjo for that moment no, he has served this purpose because some people live to 100. We are some no omentimi enja any legacy. Ain't you know sad to say lose no. But for all you know, the Yankopod ne twas as no was serve our purpose no.
Okay. Yeah.
Osanjo, I think say main life here more of an inspiration because opia person ya o kana asem no enwumre bia he's in excruciating pain. In fact, video bia me hu anopeya na wakoye bone marrow omatwene bone marrow na ohwe plaster bobo yechia. Meanwhile, opia free hospital where na o share funny story of on a doctor, which means say pressure of life never weighed that guy down. He was going through it, but he always found a moment to laugh and make somebody happy. And to me, you know, that is a life worth living. Because the nyoma ko ye pan be de bia de and I media but this guy was going through something, but his outlook on life was always positive. At least your mayu was always positive. He was never complaining. He was always excited and he was thankful to woman almost supporting him. To me there I agree with JB. I think say nyaminim do ne be was so, and if it was to put a smile on people's face, I think he has done it. And baby nyame for ne crane sie now I hope say Onwa will console the family because in as much as he has the time to the family, it is very short. Lucy at the end and condolences to the family, but this guy had a very positive look on life. And to me, I think the one thing I'm say common right now, my thing is that would there be some form of conversation about leukemia awareness and now because in people crying to say cancer blood is cancer I think say Ebia, yeah, radio so and I say social media for more health content and I say no, you should pick up that conversation. So there'll be more awareness on that. If it's something that people can check to be ensure, say maybe they are not going to, and be something that will also extend the legacy now. But I think the guy had a very positive outlook on life and none of them more.
Is it one Ebia about health issues now? If you say unshare that monetary, you're saying what you're saying is okay, there should be more awareness and sensitization of leukemia, because I'm sure that there's been more of that.
Okay, so there may make more of social media no one or TikTok to be like specific, because there are a lot of things that goes on TikTok with this young generation. There's food content, there's travel, but I have never really seen even a Ghanaian or an African content creator focused on that kind of health content. And if something like even health, because right now I see a lot of health practitioners coming online to speak on skincare near their day. This is something that now in Yabaso can somebody say okay, within this month we'll talk more about leukemia. Senya followers stand on with you or situation, they didn't really know the intricacy of area. They will be informed, they'll be educated, and they will be aware of something like this. I think the online there, the conversation of leukemia is very low.
Oh, okay. You don't see much of that.
Not at all. I don't know if you've seen some before.
Well, JB, ABI will be
Why was it TikTok?
Yeah, I think say yes. ABI, Mammy and I are Jane said we tend to highlight more on the stupidity.
Yes.
Sabin Simhuning, Kwasasem, yeah. And TBI, and maybe we should be aware of those things. Who they will cry, be into you. In fact, as a matter of fact, and I'm sure me research be about kakra me who is who social media crana when diatema a lot of yes, I know there are some content very educative, almost more following, but there are people with so much vile insult near there, you know. You see a lot of people following them.
Yeah.
So I don't know, maybe you share in that same sentiment.
Yeah.
Well, I do, but once I in common banner make an ABI we do from now to the next month, you know. In community so leukemia, no. It could probably be the time attention you be pay more to that conversation. Now ABI after that month, you know, say be for now come as them they will take over as usual. But for now, Osanjo that for my year cause when you no, I think some people are willing to listen. I would want to hear what it is about from an expert opinion, by the way.
Yeah.
And you be a keke pacho. Oh yes, TikTok and out and you be a keke experts, doctors.
I won't say
oncologists. No more tray you pacho and go for camera see you by attention baby I better make cancer.
I won't say communication no ubetimi communicate but one communicate one if you don't understand your target audience ube communicate but enko baby e say na ese aban no anase ya e Ghana no ehu say Ghana for most of them online no they gravitate towards a content enfa empuntu obi amba on e mention no entini radio seven fan say we minister na say be obi apo so rolling something like this out hwe ba a amanfo ne ko entini even if it's obi a comedian on TikTok and I say yeah one day you can get an official to grace the platform. What I say, a man for definitely will tune in to watch. And yet there be no the faster what they find the official platform and there be one you can't health and once a man. You may not get the people. What I say, and the objective of sending out the message, you know, is to reach the masses. Internet no say as a pastor crowd club no alcohol because I want amateur no.
Meet me wow. Come over here, meet me wow.
We love one truth, we crown one name, we bow to one king, we follow one way, one faith, one gospel, one cross, one grave, one resurrection.
Time to go.
We share by grace, so we say, no one like our God, only one we need. Holy is our Lord. Hallelujah, let the church sing. No one like our God, only one we need. Holy is our Lord. Hallelujah, let the church sing. Hallelujah, let the church sing.
Let the church sing. Time to go. 19 after 4. Up next, Akwanso Brebro.
To forgotten towns.
Okay, then I did try to cry. Closing comment. Last one.
Anyway, mechia obibia oti I think said America your friend is saying Osanju family no I wish them na mention more them because it's a very difficult time for them. Yeah, basically.
Debbie, closing.
I was the opportunity with the Abechi Aminua man no more TikTok Women Affairs me bought or my so for their participation at the same time. Me send my condolences to the family of Osanjo. Onyame emomo ahoden ensure modern no mutimi fan deal with this dark moment in their lives. That's it.
Grateful. That's JB there until you Nipa. We're done for today, Tuesday, second day of the month of September. Yes. We'll not be here, God willing, on Thursday. Black Stars will be having an international. There'll be live commentary. God willing, we will return on Saturday. We shall rest.
You don't know how it hurts me every time you say goodbye.
Clinton behind me. Peter Square as always.
You gotta be clear out of your mind.
Crazy Abuaji, your darling. I am back.
Find someone else